We were kind of looking for the groups of people that actually make SunCoast what it is.
Who is the? Actually, you know, I need to ask you to try to answer in complete sentences. I forgot to ask you at the beginning of this, but just like if I say who's the craziest person in the trailer park, just say, well, the craziest person in the trailer park is so and so. So that's what that's my next question. Who is the craziest person in this trailer park?
I am.
Twang, twang, a diddle, dang, a diddle, dang, a twang, twang, a diddle, dang, another dang twang, another dang twang, another dang twang. I've been married now for a year or more, and my old guitar hangs by the door. That woman of mine says, hawk that Luke, 'cause your mama dear needs a brand new suit. Well, I hawked my watch and I sold my dog, and upon the gasoline stove I hawked my ring and everything just to keep that woman in clothes. I even pawned a cat and I hawked my boots and I sold a family car. But that woman of mine will be 109 before I hawk my old guitar.
All my family's actually dead. I come from Zephyr Hills. But like I say, I've got 12 children and 8 grandbabies. Other than that, everybody I have is dead.
Do you work?
Disabled.
Do you collect disability?
I'm trying to get it now. I've had a tree fall on my head. I broke C1, 2, and 3. I've been pulled by a car. I fell in Walmart. I broke every bone in my body. So it's easier just to put that away in it.
I have a mental illness. It's called schizophrenia.
And how long have you been diagnosed with that?
Since I was 19.
I have Berger's disease. I had to cut off 5 of my fingers already. And I lost one eye. A piece of rebar fell off my shed and went in my eye socket. So now I have seizures. So I'm basically just living on my disability.
Okay. If you would please tell us your name.
My name is Holly Michelle Williams.
Give us a little background history of SunCoast.
Well, I've lived here 13 years and they need more stuff for the children to do. There's nothing but gang-related fighting. Just trouble. I don't know, mainly it's, you hear a lot of it's a lot of things a lot of people try to bring up, like the crooked art used to be long years ago. None of them people hang out here, that's why. I've always had like the safe house for all the kids to come to, so. But me having, as many kids as I do, it just brings me in the middle of a lot of it too. But I'm like Mama Holly to everybody out here. That's what's bad, so everybody will recognize me out here.
Well. And mother, the children have a hard time. Mother, the children have a hard time. Mother dead. The Lord have anywhere to go. Wandering around from door to door. Have a hard time. Nobody on earth can take mother's place when mother is dead, Lord. Nobody on earth take mother's place when mother dead. Nobody on earth take mother's place when it was starting to fade away. Nobody treats you like mother will.
Bye.
Your wife, your husband may be good to you.
Oh, are those nicotine patches?
When mother
Yes.
dead,
Oh, it's okay.
may be good to you, mother dead. While your husband
SunCoast, Joan Mason, take 1. All right, now you just talk to me, all right?
Yes, sir.
I'll be over here. If you would, just for the camera, just tell us your name.
Joan Mason.
You can look at me. Just
Okay, Joan Mason.
okay. if you would, just give us a little background of the SunCoast area.
Well, it's used to be called SunCoast. I guess the people here, they thought were scummy because they were poor. And I don't believe that at all. I just believe that they just can't afford some of the things. And they don't have well water here. Out in this area, see, there's two different sections. This is Westwood Acres.
What are the actual boundaries of?
Right when you go past here, when you start on Epsom, which is next to the river, that is SunCoast.
Okay.
And this is on the county block. This is actually SunCoast Estates and the county block development, but the neighborhood is Westwood Acres.
Okay.
This road and that road.
And it's Lee County still? Is it still considered Lee County?
We're Lee County till you get up to the Charlotte line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they help out a lot around here?
No.
No?
No. Whenever the hurricane came through, nobody did anything. Besides, there was no power. People spray painting stuff all over the roads, and it gets crazy.
How long have you been here?
22 years.
22 years.
Oh, wow. In the same. Wow.
This is the world's biggest trailer park.
According to the 1987 Guinness World Book of Records, SunCoast was the largest trailer park in the world.
My name is Susan Gillespie, and I'm the current resident coordinator, and I coordinate everything within this community.
I'm James Gillespie. I somewhat represent the community and the residents appointed for the county commissioner, Tammy Hall, and previously the former commissioner, Andy Coy. I represent the needs of the community to the commissioners.
Okay, and if you would tell us a little bit about the community center here in SunCoast.
The community center was opened officially November 2nd, 2010 with the first food pantry day. It was a 14-year project that came to fruition on that day. We have a food pantry that we serve here and other projects that go on within there, and holidays, events, back to school we just got finished with today. Drive for 150 kids and their parents were here, and some new programs that we're instituting here.
We're the official outlet for the Harry B. Chapin Food Bank in North Fort Myers. We're currently the second largest food bank in Lee County. Or third. We serve more than SunCoast, so we serve the entire area of North Fort Myers. One other further point, my wife and I don't even live in SunCoast. We, at the time, couldn't find anybody that was interested in working in SunCoast. We was pleased as a dickens to be asked, and I believe that was beneficial, because had we had been from SunCoast, I don't think many people would have listened to us because of the prejudice that exudes that toward anything north of the river.
What is that? Explain that.
I will say that it started, hold on. I would like to, would you agree that Prospect Cemetery set the terms?
Okay, there's a cemetery off of Bay Shore that was established in the 1800s. Okay, it's right in front of the electric co-op near the Goodwill trailers. It was the place that the old beginning families, black sheep, came to be buried, and it's still there. So that's over
it was
the river.
Unconsecrated ground.
Over the river, meaning
Get it?
when Fort Myers started, there was a group of families and stuff that lived in town. Well, certain people couldn't be buried in town, so they put them on the north side of the river.
Suicides, drunk, whatever
Okay,
the church would deem that would not be proper to bury in their cemetery, they would be buried at Prospect across the river. So therefore, the term "they're across the river" started taking on all sorts of connotations, including burning in hell.
We'll do it inside, but too dark.
Biggest difference you can tell from when you first started living here?
It's gone downhill in the last 10 years.
In what way?
What way?
Yeah.
All the good people moved away, and all the rich people, the drug dealers, all moved in.
Is that a big problem right now?
Drug is a big problem here.
It's been horrible. Now you can't even go I have a 10-year-old son that looks like he's 15, okay? And he came home and said, "Mommy, what's a blue?"
Yeah.
I was like, "What, baby?" And I'm like, "What do you mean a blue?"
We call it blue crack, is what.
My ex-husband, gets him prescribed because he got hit, and his girlfriend got hit in a car, or not in a car, but by a car. It killed her instantly, and her smacked over, and he survived.
It's one thing to smoke pot. I know people have to do. Like I go to pain management, but I don't let the drugs do me.
Yeah, we've heard there's a pretty big problem with drugs too.
Yeah, drugs is a problem, yes.
Yeah, we were
Yes,
talking.
but I've been off drugs since I was 19 years old.
Are there a big problem with Roxycontin out here?
Oh yeah, you can get it on every corner.
Every corner?
Yeah, I can go get you some right now.
Jesus. Go for it, my friend.
Somebody was telling us that you can get a BJ for a couple cigarettes. For a pack of cigarettes? A pack of
Couple
cigarettes.
beers.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's a big sword, machete. Got all your weapons here. Protection.
You name something, and it's on there. I got everything from Jesus to dildos. You can either get them this way, or this way.
That's
I
awesome.
made that with a laser cutter.
Have you had to use it? Have you had to use it?
No, I'm not done with it yet. I gotta wrap the handle, and then shine it up, and shellac it.
Okay.
I'm not done with it yet. These kind of nunchucks are really not made for speed. They're mainly made for one shot. Boom. Hit him in the side of the ear, try to knock him out. But if you have the rope ones, you can really go fast with the rope one. But these you can't. It's mainly one shot.
One shot.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I know you touched on this earlier, but is there much of a community atmosphere here?
Not with me. I keep to myself. That's that way I stay out of trouble. The more people that come over, the more stuff gets stolen. I got robbed 4 times.
In my home, they took my VCR or my DVD player and my converter box. Because out here, if you don't have cable, they went to that HD, so I had to get a converter box. But I got them again, so that's no big deal. It's just getting back home. But the last incident, they stole all the copper coil wiring out from underneath my trailer, my electrical system. So I haven't been back home since. The police go over there, jump the fence and lock the door, shut the door if it's open.
Do the cops help you here? Do they give them up?
No. I mean, don't get me wrong. They pull over people, but it's not people they need to pull over. I can tell you that much, Jim. These cops knows what's going on.
Watch you for a lifetime. You're my favorite movie. 1,000 endings. You mean everything to me. I never knew I'd
dance on you?
Nobody's working in SunCoast because all the jobs, everybody got laid off. Yeah, because construction stopped. And almost everybody in here did construction. And now they got to live somehow.
Right.
So they sell drugs.
How do you feel about that?
Well, you got to survive. If it weren't for my disability, I probably have to be doing the same thing.
Do the cops really crack down on it, or they just let it slide?
Yeah, they'll stop you going down the road and search you.
Just pull you over?
Just pull you over. For no reason. And if you're on a bicycle, they'll just stop you.
Now, how do the people who don't do drugs and just want to live here?
They're still selling.
They're still selling them?
Yeah, they sell them, but they don't do them.
What's your name, man?
My name is Zachary
Zachary, what's your last name?
McCullough.
How do you spell that?
MCCULLOUGH.
So how do you like living around here?
I like it. I've been out here since October.
Where'd you move from?
From a homeless shelter.
What do most people do for work around here?
Mow yard.
Mow yards.
And I don't have a lawnmower, so I can't do that. So I go door to door asking if they need help around the yard, like pulling weeds, cutting trees, garbage, dogs, whatever.
Scrap, like my kids do tree work and scrapping, but I don't know, half of them around here are just bums.
I was clearing land, but the economy failed, so I'm not doing anything now. Been unemployed for 3 years.
No, I don't do anything right now. I found that I'm a color expert, and I color things now and try to sell them, like little posters and little ceramic things and little sun catchers and stuff. But I end up giving them to my family. Not that they're not good, but you know, it's in a recession right now and nobody can afford anything, so.
This is a blue-collar neighborhood, and the recession has hit them hard. It hurts to see the spark gone out of some people's eyes. For all they work, husband and wife knocking themselves out and can't afford health insurance. I know people are beating over the head with the health insurance thing, but it is an absolute sin that people do their absolute best and still can't have basic things, and it just blows my mind.
So when we said there is a prejudice, this used to be a very crime-ridden, very no codes, 3 different kinds of codes for what people could do out here, and nobody was voicing opinions that these people need they're just like the rest of us, they needed somebody. Well, we got to be the somebody, and because I grew up here and I have such a history, I know a lot of people, all right? And he's been with me 21 years, and out of that 21 years, 15 years of our life have been out here in volunteerism, and now I am a paid employee for the last 7 years under that grant money, to where I walked away from a full-time job at a convenience store for 23 years. So you see why we're here. We're very passionate about what we're doing, okay?
But I think the main thing is, though, that we're trying to get rid of memories.
Right.
Memories. Because a lot of people aren't realizing that SunCoast is part of Alpha District of the Sheriff's Department, and it's the lowest crime district in the county. I won't even mention their names, but another city in the south neighborhood and a south neighborhood far exceeds us, and yet people brag that they're from there. but they'll spit when they say SunCoast, and it just stuns me. We have families here, doing things together. We just had a massive sign up where kids signed up to be in mixed martial arts classes, to be in the junior fire marshals, sponsored by Hartford Insurance and Norfolk Myers Fire Department, and that's a precursor, sort of like the Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts. These kids will be, to our group, CERT. And changing minds is our biggest. Well, we got the community garden and everything, but yeah.
It's okay.
The biggest thing I think our biggest hardest job is trying to tell people that these aren't people out here with hands out, but people just want direction. So believe it or not, all the work that's being done are all by volunteers. There's only one paid person, that's through a grant, because we have to have somebody that officially is responsible to sign on the bottom line.
Why were you videotaping my brother's yard over there?
Well, we're just doing a side screen.
We're doing a documentary about SunCoast Village Park, and we were just driving by. No worries, man.
All right.
Thanks, man. Later.
Now there was a time when you loved me so. I couldn't do wrong. Now you need to know. See, I've been a bad man, and I'm in deep. Yeah, I found a friend.
How you doing? I'm not gonna run you over. We're doing a documentary on SunCoast
Oh,
for
you
school.
are?
Yes, sir.
And who is we?
Oh, just me and my buddy right here.
Howdy.
Yeah.
Because this is private property.
Okay.
It's not public.
Yeah.
So I need to know who's coming in and going.
Yes, sir. I appreciate
You
it.
understand?
Yes, oh, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
We're just doing a drive-through to get shots of the local area. That's it.
Okay.
Appreciate
I
it.
just wanted
We'll
to
get
know
out
who
of
it
here.
was.
Thank you.
Have a good one.